everyone! Today I'm going to talk about the very controversial subject in the book community, and that is lending out books. Back when I was a young and naive small person who didn't think anything could go wrong in the world, I used to lend out my books all the time. I'd lend them out to friends, family members, all kinds of people. Poor naive me. Little did I know back then what would happen to some of my beloved books. Oh dear. Now I'm older and I know some of the horrors that can happen to books. I am a bit more sceptical when it comes to lending out books, and now I do it with extreme caution and probably a list of about 20 rules to follow if someone wants to borrow one of my books. When it comes to your average bog standard paperback book, I don't mind lending out those books. They're fine, they're just average paperback book. When it comes to things like signed copies and books that I absolutely love, I've got certain books that I have very strong sentimental attachments to. I will not lend out those books whatsoever. However, for books I do lend out, I do have a few rules. I don't care if you bend the spine. I know some people really do care if you bend the spine and they like their books to keep really neat, but I don't care. I don't care if you bend the spine. I don't care if you dog-ear the pages. If it is, like I said, a bog standard paperback book, I don't mind. That's fine. You go and you love that book. Some of my favourite books of all time are the ones in my wardrobe slash bookcase, because I haven't actually got a bookcase, but they're the ones that are a bit ruined. The cover is a bit tatty and the pages are dog-eared, because I used to do that before I started collecting bookmarks, and the pages are all a bit yellowed, but I love them, so I don't care about all that. That's fine, don't worry about it. What I do care about, however, are some of the following things. I have had books back before which have been dropped in swimming pools. Yes, literally dropped in swimming pools. Case in point, The Scorched Trials by James Dashner. Look, it looks alright from the front, doesn't it? What the actual hell is going on here? Look at that! Apparently it fell into a swimming pool. I don't know why someone was trying to read a book in a swimming pool. Water damage. Oh, so sad. I've had books returned to me literally in pieces. In multiple pieces. Look at my copy of The Hunger Games. Okay, it doesn't look too bad from the front, but I mean, did you just hear that? I'm like, what is this? And look, I've literally had to sellotape it back together. There's sellotape on the pages because I picked up the book and all the pages fell out. My poor copy of The Hunger Games. I've also had books just not returned to me. You should see my copy of The Maze Runner. Oh no, you can't, because it didn't come back to me. Some excuses I've had are I left it on the train, I left it on the beach, I didn't think you wanted it back, it's just a paperback book, you can go out and buy another one, I lent it to someone else. It's not the fact that you're leaving a book behind. Yes, theoretically I could go out and buy another one. But first of all, if you leave one of my books behind, that's between £8 and around £20 that you've just thrown down the drain, which is my own money. Secondly, it's my property. If you're going to borrow my property, I would really appreciate it if you gave it back to me. That would be wonderful. It's like if I went into someone else's wardrobe, took their jacket, cut it up into loads of little pieces, and then threw it in a bin, and they ask where it was. Theoretically, if you're working on the book standpoint, I could say, it's just a jacket, you can get another one. I didn't think you wanted it back anyway. You've got a million other jackets, why do you want this one? You see, it sounds kind of stupid, doesn't it? If you gave me back my jacket and I said, oh no, keep it, it's fine, then you could do whatever the hell you want with it. You can wear it loads of times, you can throw it in the bin, you can chop it up into tiny little other jackets and dress a bunch of chihuahuas or I don't know, whatever other cute animals there are. You could do whatever you want with it. But when you borrow my books, don't borrow them assuming that you can do whatever you want with them, because it's not yours and you didn't buy it, I did. Yay! I know there are a lot of very strong opinions surrounding this topic, so if you have any strong opinions about book lending, please let me know in the comments below. So remember, kids, lend out your books with caution, because there are some people out there who are intent on destroying them. And on that note, I hope you're all well and I'll see you all next time. Bye!